This is Emmanuel Grammar School, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Emmanuel Grammar School is a public secondary school established by the Oyo State government. It was a cold and humid morning. This was because it had rained a night before. And as we can see on the screen, we have the locusts flying about, blocking our views. Well, there was nothing we could do. The locusts were also having a field day and enjoying the talk show. It was time for me to have a conversation with these secondary school students. This is because these students reminds me of my time in secondary schools where I had experienced students from the universities come to quiz and organize debates for us, and therefore I came to have my time with the students of Emmanuel College, and we all had fun. I was there to ask them questions, to quiz them on certain acronyms they should ordinarily know. You can agree with me that not everything can be learned from the classroom. Some things are learned from our environment, from our relationship with people, from the books we read, from what we watch on the television, and from what we also watch from social media. No doubt these children surf the net. But how do they surf the net? How engaging, how productive are they while surfing the net? In my talk show to them and in my conversation with them, I gave them links to sites for storybooks where they can actually read for free to entertain their mind, to exercise their brain. Aside this, we needed to have a quiz and it came. Please, a round of applause for gender balance. It was the turn of a boy to be quizzed. And this boy, this male student, was shy. He had stage fright. He couldn't speak, not because he didn't understand the question. He was shy. Some say that examination is not the true test of knowledge. Well, maybe, who knows? It could be true, but then this young man couldn't stand his mates on the assembly to speak. His colleagues cheered him on. Speak, you can do it. Just speak. But he was too shy. He couldn't. His teachers tried to help him. They cheered him on. He couldn't. He couldn't. He found it difficult. And then he needed to be bailed out. And a lady bailed him out. We sought for a bailout for the senior student. He was quizzed on the full meaning of jam. And then a young female student from the junior section came along, and we got back to the boys, the junior section. We quizzed him and he was aghast. He was confused. He had never heard of that acronym.
Okay, can you tell us the full meaning of INEC? Okay. A round of applause.
This young man refused to leave the stage. He had no stage fright. He insisted that he could respond to this quiz positively. He resisted. He said he was not going to leave. He wanted to know what he was asked that he couldn't respond. And it was time to quiz another junior student, this time a female. And she had never heard of the word superb. What a word! I have never heard about it. What is this? I've never heard. And that's the essence of the talk show and school outreach programs, to create awareness, to teach these children on acronyms, words, and things they ordinarily wouldn't have learned from the classroom, but through friends and other means of education, and her teacher bailed her out. State Universal Basic Education Board is the meaning of superb.
Do you say? At this point, let's call it a day and have a beautiful day in class. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Blessing. God bless you. We really appreciate you for coming. God will increase your knowledge in the name of Jesus.